Emily Thompson had always carried a quiet strength inside her, though few really saw it. Growing up in a small town just outside Chicago, she had watched her parents struggle with their marriage. Her mother, Diane, was a kind-hearted woman who often sacrificed her own happiness for the sake of her family. Her father, Tom, was a man of few words but many faults, prone to frustration and silence that filled the house like a heavy cloud. Watching them, Emily learned early that love was not always easy or beautiful. It could be complicated, painful, and confusing. By the time Emily was 28, she had moved into a modest apartment in downtown Chicago and built a life for herself as a graphic designer. Her job at a small marketing firm allowed her to express creativity, but her heart longed for something deeper, a connection that was built on more than just attraction or convenience. Her closest friend, Jake Miller, was like family to her. They had met in high school and formed a bond that had only grown stronger over the years. Jake was dependable and gentle, with an easy laugh that made people want to be around him. Where Emily often worried and overthought, Jake remained calm and steady, like an anchor in the stormy seas of life. Despite the closeness, there was always an unspoken line between them, a hesitation born out of fear that crossing it might change everything. Yet, as Emily's recent breakup with Michael had left her heart aching, she found herself drawn to Jake more than ever. The breakup had been painful, but necessary. Michael was charismatic and handsome, and at first, he made Emily feel special. But over time, his charm faded, revealing a selfish and distant man who often disregarded her feelings. He spoke of love, but his actions contradicted his words. Emily felt invisible and unimportant, and when he finally walked away, she was left to pick up the pieces of her shattered heart. One crisp autumn evening, Emily sat alone on a park bench near her apartment. The golden leaves swirled around her feet as she watched the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink. She felt a heaviness in her chest, a weight she couldn't seem to shake. Just as she was about to leave, she spotted Jake walking toward her, carrying 2 cups of coffee. "Hey," Jake said softly, sitting down beside her and handing her a cup. "Thought you might need this." Emily smiled, the warmth of the coffee spreading through her fingers. "Thanks, Jake. You always know what I need." They sat quietly for a moment, the sounds of the city blending with the rustling leaves. Jake's calm presence was comforting in a way words never could be. "Emily," Jake began, breaking the silence, "I've been thinking about something lately. About love." Emily looked at him, curious. "A person who truly loves you will give you 2 things," Jake said, his voice steady. "Respect and trust." Emily frowned slightly. "What do you mean?" Jake leaned back on the bench, eyes fixed on the horizon. "Respect means they see you for who you are and they value your feelings, opinions, and boundaries. They don't try to change you or make you feel less than you are. Trust means they believe in you, in the relationship, and they don't try to control or doubt you." Emily's mind drifted back to Michael. How often had she begged for respect that never came? How many times did she find herself doubting his love because his actions didn't match his words? "That makes so much sense," Emily whispered. "I never realized how much I was missing those 2 things." Jake nodded. Love without respect and trust isn't really love. It's just a temporary feeling that fades away. For the first time in a long time, Emily felt a flicker of hope. Over the following weeks, Emily and Jake grew even closer. Their conversations deepened, and they started sharing parts of themselves they had kept hidden. Jake's unwavering respect for her dreams and boundaries made Emily feel safe. His trust in her decisions gave her strength to believe in herself again. One evening, after a long day at work, Jake invited Emily over to his apartment for dinner. It was a simple meal of pasta and salad, but the warmth in Jake's home was comforting. As they ate, they talked about their futures. Emily shared her fears about getting hurt again, and Jake listened without judgment. "I don't want to lose you," Jake said quietly. "But I also don't want to rush anything. I just want you to know that I'm here whenever you're ready." Emily looked at him, her heart pounding. In that moment, she realized that love wasn't just about grand gestures or passionate words. It was about presence, patience, and understanding. That night, as they sat on the balcony watching the city lights, Emily felt a peace she hadn't known in years. Jake took her hand gently, and she didn't pull away. Instead, she squeezed his hand, knowing that with him, she had found something rare, a love built on respect and trust.